In Didn't Know News, submitted by Moist Pickles.
Ew.
Everybody just be saying something.
I guess that's how I always see Yeah, that is how. I just don't like that word though.
Moist?
Yeah, moist is a weird one.
I love pickles.
Pickles are the shit.
Pickle juice? Have you ever had a shot of pickle juice?
Oh, yeah, pickleback.
Okay, but in very particular, like it has to have a certain crunch.
Shut up. I was like, no way, because I'm really particular about what type of cut of pickle.
Same, that too. I like the mini pickle.
God.
Because we're so in sync today, so
Yeah, we are. We've been saying the same things, but now you're separated.
You know what I hate are sweet pickles. I fucking hate them.
Like the butter.
The fucking butter pickles? Fuck those things, dude.
No,
I
like the dill. I like the acidic ones.
Yes.
Every fucking time my mom would go to the grocery store, she would get those fucking butter pickles, and I hated that shit. And she's like, they're the same thing. No, they're not.
they're not.
It's like fucking vinegar candy.
It tastes like a fruit.
What the fuck?
Pickle relish.
Yeah.
I don't know if I've tried that.
It's not.
If you had
Like
relish,
sweet pickles. You
Oh, I don't like relish.
that's what it is.
Clausens. Wait, is it Clausens?
Yeah, like you like fresh dill pickles.
I like the mini pickles.
Oh, the cornichons?
The little ones? No, not the cornichons. The not the big pickles, but like the mini pickles in a jar.
Yeah.
The cornichons?
They're not cornichons. They're not this big. They're like this big.
Yeah.
Yeah, sausage size.
Oh, really? I don't even know what that shit
Fuck is that?
They're just mini pickles, but they like.
We have those?
Are they sour?
No, yeah, they're dill pickles.
She obviously doesn't share it with you.
No, she does not.
No, I buy them.
You eat them all.
I just like he buys the spears.
Hell yeah.
And I'm like, I don't like spears
yeah.
so much.
You gotta eat the spears with the sandwich.
It loses the crunch. Yeah. So I need the crunch.
It's like
Yeah, they go the best in sandwiches though, the spears.
Yep.
I don't
You
make
just slide it in a
sandwiches.
sandwich.
I'd rather have the slices.
Yeah, they have the slices for sandwiches.
I like
They do
those.
know those are pretty cool.
The vertically sliced ones. Like
Oh, I like those too.
When I was a kid, my mom always used to give me a sandwich with a side of a little pickle, so I like to have a little pickle.
I got a whole pickle.
The short, fat one.
I tried eating a whole pickle too in Texas. I couldn't do it.
Yo, man, what's with
but not the big ones.
So we used to, I don't know if you guys grew up with this, but like in Sacramento, specifically in my parents' store, everybody during the summer would get a fucking whole pickle and just eat that shit. Is that just like a Sacramento thing or like?
No, I eat a whole pickle with
Grab a pickle and eat that shit.
Wait, what's the topic?
By the way, thanks for watching.
We haven't said the headline yet.
Oh,
No, this is Pickle Talk. You guys watching Pickle Talk? Thanks for tuning in.
It's because I submitted by it was moist pickle.
What's your favorite pickle? Leave a comment below. We're gonna be talking about pickles all week.
What our topic was.
Leave a comment.
Everybody, we post pickle bits, as you guys know.
They have that shit like the LA County Fair, OC Fair.
Pickles with like ranch.
I'm Pickle Rick.
Yeah, pickle. Oh, I should have worn my pickle Rick shirt
Oh
today,
yeah,
man.
I like your pickle. Rick. Okay.
A couple was shocked to find they had just bought an infamous MS-13 gang house. Tight.
Nice. Graffitied up.
I know the people who clicked on this. They're like, "What the fuck, pickles?"
We're like, damn, pickles for 3.5 minutes. Holy
I
shit.
thought the topic was pickles.
I'm picturing like a hipster gentrifying a straight up like gangster ass neighborhood, and then there's like money all up in the walls, and like they open the attic and in the basement, and then like all these people start running out.
No, I don't think there's money inside the walls because they're known for killing people.
Then there's bodies in the wall.
I picture, like, you know how you move into a new place and you start getting the other people's mail? And it's like you get a bunch of fucking old cable bills and shit. But instead of that, you're getting like sacks of yellow like yellow envelopes filled with cash and like strange objects, strange people knocking at your door.
That they bought the house and the people just wouldn't move.
All right.
They're just still there. Like, what are you doing here, fool? I'm still here.
I picture a drive-by shooting happening, and then they're like, "Sorry, wrong house." They moved.
They moved.
Like-
They moved.
They move.
Of course, they moved to the other. Fuck, man.
That's like
Some hipsters come out, hey, stop shooting. And they're like, "My bad, ese."
You know what? I just want to apologize because, like, I didn't fucking do my research. Apologies.
Do you remember Hot Shots? It was one of the parody movies.
Oh my god, I love that movie.
Yeah, so there was one where they shot up like a trailer, like a helicopter comes and they shot up a trailer and they're trying to kill like the main character. Oh no, this is Loaded Weapon, my bad. It's a Lethal Weapon parody. Okay. But so a helicopter blows away the fucking trailer like what happens in Lethal Weapon 2. And then Bruce Willis like appears in the smoldering crater and he's dressed like John McClane with the wife beater and shit. And he's like, it's like him back then, like when he's 30 and shit. And he's like, what the hell? He's like, they live over there. And the guys are like, oh, sorry. And they're holding machine guns and shit. That's exactly like the bit.
Oh my god.
That'd be funny. Is that what happened?
Okay, no. So that's not what happened. So this, first of all, this takes place in New York on Long Island. There's this,
Wow,
They got
MS-13's all
cholos
the way
there?
over there.
I thought it was like Alhambra.
Nah, dude.
Yeah.
This is in Brentwood, and we do have a Brentwood in LA, but it's over
Copycat New
We
York.
got the rich Brentwood.
Yeah.
The ghetto one over there.
Yeah, because so Trump had recently been calling this area the blood-stained killing fields of MS-13, because there have been many deaths. And since 2016, I believe it's been like 26 people that have been murdered. So recently, though, there were these two girls, this 16-year-old and this 15-year-old, that were found bludgeoned and hacked to death by MS-13 members.
Wow.
And they were found in the woods behind this house that we're talking about.
Wow.
So every year, so it's been 2 years now since their death. And one of the girls' mom, she was her name was Evelyn, because she was very, very active in trying to, like get the world to see like what's happening in that area and to try to like fight against MS-13 gang members. And a week before this couple bought that house, Evelyn was fatally mowed down in the same day that her daughter died in that same area.
That sucks.
It was like by somebody who was apparently like messing up the whole memorial site because it was the anniversary of her daughter's death, and she ended up.
Oh, I heard about this.
It was crazy.
Wait, so some members didn't like her activism, so they decided to take
So that's
matters into their
That's
own
a nice
hands, or-
house. That does not look like an MS-13 house.
Yeah. So
No, it's not a gang house.
Presumptions
It's-
about MS-13. Maybe they like Pinterest, okay? Pinterest is for everyone.
I fucking like Martha Stewart and shit too, fool.
The house is not MS-13. There's a crime that happened in the back forest area of that house.
I see.
No, but
right?
the headline is that they bought an infamous MS-13 gang house. So that's they are making it seem like that house was the MS-13 house by that headline.
They like to have their gangbangs in a nice canopy bed, mid-century modern canopy bed. What's wrong with that?
That's so weird. So I guess over there they're trying to hide that and make them seem like it's not a troubled house, so cops don't see it. But when you're in LA, they don't give a fuck. They put fucking foil on the windows, and they make it apparent.
It looks like a gang house in LA.
Yeah.
Well, I heard the thing was that this lady was, like you said, she was trying to bring attention to MS-13 because her daughter was killed by them.
Yeah, they were hacked with a machete.
And on the 1 year anniversary of her daughter's death,
second year.
second year, my bad, is when she died.
Yeah, because so first of all, this is her daughter.
Oh.
She's 16, and this is her daughter's best friend. She was 15. They were both killed. And this was the mom with like Trump, and like they were just trying to, she was very active.
So the mom was killed
Yeah, so this was a video taken near that site. So
right before?
So what people are saying happened was that the woman in this SUV, she was destroying the memorial. She was pissed because she was trying to sell this house that got sold. And she was saying like, I can't sell my house because all these things are always here. And like, she was just being very violent towards that whole thing. And so the mom stepped in and was arguing with her. Oh, because the woman in the SUV, she stole photos of her daughter and like the to like remove it. She threw
the
them
memorial site, right?
Yeah, from the memorial site. So she
You're going
threw
to hell.
Yeah, she threw that in her SUV, and then she backed up, and this dude, which is like her significant other, he started talking to the woman in the window, and then the mom was around the front, and she ended up like stepping on the gas and.
Oh, she fucking Suge Knighted, dude.
Yeah. So some people are like, well, she might have been really nervous and she might have accidentally.
Doesn't matter, you murder somebody.
That's not the point. Yeah, exactly. That's
Manslaughter, bro.
yeah.
That's crazy. So it wasn't even like she died by an MS-13 member.
Well, she was they're reporting that she was a family member of that house.
Oh.
I think they're just lying to make shit juicy.
I
Yeah.
don't know. But she did stay there. It wasn't like a hit and run or anything. But yeah. So this. Oh, and so anyway, the whole point of us talking about this was the couple. There's this young couple with 3 kids that they just bought the home, and they had no idea the history of that house or that area, and that they would just feel like, it was fucked up that the agent didn't tell them about this whole history of the house.
Which is why she's trying to remove all the memorial shit from her.
Yeah.
And that's why the
fucked
agent
up.
killed somebody.
You think it was?
Is that a homeowner or agent?
You know what? That is
agent was
a
in that SUV.
dedicated salesman though. She killed somebody for her sale.
No.
What?
The person in the SUV is being reported as a family member of that house.
Oh.
So she was trying to sell the house.
The family member was trying to sell, or maybe she was part of it. I don't know. It's kind of vague, but yeah.
Damn, dude. Like when there's just a tainted house like that, it's almost like secondhand clothes. You don't want to wear another person's
Murder
underwear.
around it now. 3.
I don't understand.
How would you not look that up before you bought it, though?
So the person in the van was connected to the house. And the mom was having an altercation with this person.
Because that person was removing the memorial.
So they were removing the memorial.
The woman in the
The
SUV.
homeowner. Or the one that was living in there. Because she's trying to sell the place. I mean, what else are you going to do? I would do the same thing.
because of the tainted history. I see.
You could see right here too the for sale sign.
I see.
So then the guy goes around to talk to the woman driving the van, and then the woman driving the van runs over the mom.
Yeah, and kills her.
Like on accident, she says.
Well, no, there's other people saying that it could have been an accident, but that's not. I don't know.
Can you imagine a young couple that's like, oh man, we just struck a deal, $1 million home.
No, so it was originally listed for $377,000 in February, and then it was cut 7 times to $329,000, and it was finally sold for $320,000.
That's a lot of work for little value going down.
All I'm saying is I never trust deals.
Wait, didn't you just say you want to go
you wanna be better at
get all the deals?
I would have. Oh man.
Remember just after Pickle Talk, you said that.
Yeah, he did.
I miss Pickle Talk. Can we get back to pickles?
Go back to pickles. This is really sad.
Okay, let me rephrase that.
Mini pickles.
Your
Yeah.
outfit kind of looks like a pickle almost.
Wow.
Kinda, yeah.
Thank you.
No, it's a compliment. Because we like pickles. We're talking about pickles.
Am I a honey pickle or
No, you're the good one.
Okay,
You're the good
You're
one.
a butter pickle.
Okay.
Yeah.
What were you saying?
Nothing ever happens for free.
I'm just saying. Why did you phrase it like that? You fucking.
Are you saying nothing?
Nothing ever happens.
Yeah, nothing's for free, or what was it?
Nothing ever happens for free. You think you got a deal?
People who bought the house didn't know that, and they could have leveraged it. It's
Yeah,
like, I want it for $250 because this is a fucking murder home.
Yeah.
That, and then also, they're saying, like, the people who sold the house, they were like, no, they knew what they were buying into. So,
Because they could see the inside of the house and it's fucking trash.
stuff away if they knew.
Well, they're trying to sell it.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. The seller said they knew.
Have you ever seen inside of a Cholo gang house before?
no.
My parents, they own apartments in Alhambra, and now that they've sold it, but I was probably about like 8 or 9 years old where they had me fucking fix up the place when people move out. And one of them was the fucking Mexican gangs. I don't know who it was, MS-13 or someone. And I go in there and it's fucking graffiti
Well,
everywhere.
MS-13 is not Mexican, just so you know. It's Salvadorian.
Where are they?
Oh. Mexican folk in there now.
They do.
Yeah, but that shit was all fucked up inside, and my parents had me fucking paint everything up. And I was scared as fuck, dude. That shit's scary in there. It's like what it is.
They graffiti in their home?
Yeah, with like a fucking knife and shit and marking stuff, you know,
Damn.
and they're living in there like that. It's like what you see in the movies. It's fucking crazy.
Yeah.